General Hospital's Ballot for Wednesday, October 8, and Riddick Austin Gatland Hall has finally succeeded in helping Cyrus Renault go free. Austin then suggested that Cyrus let Ava Jerome get home safely, an offer Cyrus couldn't refuse. Cyrus then placed a call to Mason Gatland. Cyrus suddenly canceling the plan to murder Ava's makes Masons feel extremely uncomfortable. Masons will want to know the exact reason, but Cyrus argued that Mason was not qualified to ask why, which made Mason feel angry. Mason argued that Cyrus had always looked down on Mason, and this time Mason would follow Mason's intention. Meaning Mason still want to take down Ava regardless of whether Cyrus agrees or not. Meanwhile, Eddie Man will blame Lois Cerullo for her playlist arguments. In fact, Eddie feels uncomfortable because Lois knows Eddie's past, but Eddie doesn't know Lois' past very well. Eddie loses his memory and wants to learn about everything related to Eddie and Lois in the past. When Eddie and Lois' conversation became tense, Harris and Chase appear and stop it in time. Lois then turned her attention to Chase. After learning that Chase was Brooklyn's quarterman's boyfriend, Lois is concerned and asks detailed questions about Chase and Lois' Dante relationship. But Lois had an objective view and complimented her that her Dante really knew how to choose a boyfriend. Gregory Chase will also be dealing with some trouble with Tracy Quarterman. Gregory was a bit dissatisfied because Tracy accidentally revealed the secret about Gregory's illness. But Gregory later chose to forgive. Gregory knew that thanks to Tracy, Gregory had solved the problem and how to tell Chase the truth about Gregory's illness. Although Gregory was not the first to tell his son the truth, Gregory would be the one who had to explain the whole matter. Colleen Spencer and Drew Can will also be surprised to see Cyrus appear in General Hospital. Cyrus said that Cyrus had behaved well while in Benton View, so Cyrus had a chance at early parole. Of course, Colleen and Drew don't believe it. They both know that Cyrus bribed someone powerful in exchange for freedom. Cyrus doesn't want to mention the reason for freedom. Instead, Cyrus will give Drew advice about not interfering in other people's problem. Turns out Cyrus' advice was more of a warning. Carly immediately kicked Cyrus out. Dante for Connery will participate in Ava's rescue after Jocelyn Jacks offered to help. Dante would grasp the situation quickly and make the trip to Batak. Jocelyn was truly worried for the lives of both Dex Howler and Ava. Jocelyn then returned with Damian Spinelli and tracked down Dex's location. Of course, before Dex has gone on a solo search for Ava, Dex wants to where Ava had been kept. But Dex was late because Mason had to move Ava to the cliff. After Dex received new information about Ava's new location, Dex quickly goes there and discovers that Mason plans to push Ava off that cliff. Dex sneakily attacked Mason from behind, and unfortunately for Mason may slip. The fall of the cliff could have cost Mason his life, but by the time Dante arrived, it was probably over. Dante will make a call and someone will come clean up the scenes. After this incident, Ava panicked as Dex and Ava were on their way back to town.